My name is Ken Credney. I'm the General Manager of the Vancouver Convention Center. A day in the life of a convention center manager is generally full of a lot of diversity. We have a number of different types of groups coming through the facility on any given day, depending on the time of year. We've had a lot of international conventions over the past year, particularly in the Olympics. During the Olympics, we were the broadcast center to the world.
My name is David Wong. I'm the executive chef at the Fairmont Pacific Rim. My daily responsibilities include checking in with the sous chefs, chef the parties, making sure that everyone has what they need and they're set up for success. On a daily basis, we could see thousands of guests come through these doors.
My name is Clawson. I'm an associate kitchen and bath designer with the National Kitchen and Bath Association. I work for a company called I Love Kitchens. We're a design firm in Richmond, BC. I'm one of the design consultants in this very small team, and we really focus in on great product, great service, and excellent design.
My name is Howard Jang. I'm the Executive Director with the Arts Club Theatre Company here in Vancouver. As Executive Director with the Arts Club, I'm involved with most of the business side of the organization. We're about a $14 million organization, and we perform year-round, operating in 3 different venues in Vancouver and touring around the province. So for that, I'm kind of involved with making sure there's bums in the seats, making sure there's money in the coffers. You pretty much, you name it, I probably have to do it.
My name is Mary Schwartz. I am a professional pastry chef, and at the moment I am the pastry chef at the King Pacific Lodge. I'm also the founder and chair of the board of a nonprofit organization called Growing Chefs, Chefs for Children's Urban Agriculture.
My name is Michelle Lazarevic. I'm an LPN. I work as the licensed practical nurse at GF Strong Rehab Center and Richmond Hospital.
My name is Anita Dixon. My occupation is a clinical practice consultant. I work for Fraser Health Authority underneath Professional Practice and Integration Department.
My name is Larry Grant. I'm a Musqueam elder and also elder and resident at UBC First Nations House of Learning, and adjunct professor in the First Nations language program in the Faculty of Arts, University of British Columbia.
My name is Laura Sharp-Daw, and I'm an instructional assistant in the Culinary Arts Department at Vancouver Community College.
I had a number of associates and cohorts within the industry that were taking the program and had very, very good things to say about it. I saw it as a wonderful opportunity to finish my education, and after many, many years in the business and working as a general manager for a number of years, I felt it was still a great opportunity to go back and complete something that had always that I'd wanted to do for many years.
I actually came from Ontario to British Columbia to seek out nursing education, and I was told if you ever want to be of recognition and having a good program is to come to Vancouver Community College. So there was no decision. It was already is the reputation that brought me here.
VCC offered an incredible opportunity to design a program that was going to meet my needs. And they were very open to flexibility of study, flexibility of the way I use my time.
The skills I picked up at VCC are one of professionalism. The instructors are extremely professional and they take their job very seriously. That's the tone they set for you going out into the industry. That's what all the students pick up on, and we take that with us in the professional workplace.
The biggest skill that I learned at VCC was time management, working full-time and going to school part-time while being able to manage the homework, the workload, and the courses, plus have a personal life. That was the biggest learning experience.
It was how to be flexible, how to be accurate, and how to learn about what you want to do and trying to do it properly. And those skills carried me through my whole life.
How to be caring and nurture and stay patient focused and never let down my standards of practice. That is very, very much important to everyone, but I found that it was the instructors that made sure that we always maintain a stance of practice.
It was a very positive experience. I knew when things were right and when things were wrong, and it was made crystal clear. And they make no bones about it when they tell you what's acceptable and not acceptable. And in this industry, that's exactly what we need to hear.
My proudest career moment was, other than graduating, because that was a feat in itself, my proudest career moment would be launching the LPN Cafe website. The LPN Cafe is a website that I created in 2007 as an online sort of community for LPNs to be able to access information. It was, and it remains, a sort of an online gathering place for LPNs to access information and find out what others are doing.
Proudest career moments. I would say that would have to be winning the competition called Canada's Next Great Chef. It was a competition that used to be, or is still sponsored by Knorr, that I had entered in the previous year. And then finally in 2005 I entered and I ended up winning the entire show. So it was a lot of hard work, and so it was nice that the hard work finally paid off.
I mean, this particular award is one of my proudest moments because having those two occupations and sort of two things that I do, it often can feel like both my accomplishments and my efforts are split between, you know, my professional life as a pastry chef and, you know, my passion for sustainability and urban agriculture that happens through growing chefs. And something like this where, you know, the discussion is about everything that I do and, you know, the accomplishments in both fields and how they're related is a really wonderful feeling.
You know, I'm always very, very proud of having, you know, been able to work with exceptional teams. We have a wonderful team at the convention center. Again, I give full credit to the team for the fact that we were able to get the facility open on time, that we have had just a tremendous run of success since the opening. Wonderful accolades from clients from all over the world. We've hosted events that have been attended by over 100 countries on a regular basis.
When I look back, which I have the opportunity to do so right now, I look back at what VCC designed for me, and really what it did was it created an environment that allowed me to succeed. It created an environment that allowed me to worry about nothing else but what I wanted to accomplish. And oddly enough, I think that's my job today. That, you know, as an administrator in the arts, working now with a large arts organization, and I worked with many arts organizations now, I feel my job actually is to create an environment for the artists that we engage to be successful.
The tradesmen that I served my apprenticeship with always had this view about, if you as an apprentice can go beyond me, I have accomplished something. So I'm allowing you to take all of my knowledge with all of your skill to go beyond where I am today. And that was part of always in the back of my mind, because it was sort of embedded in there that, wow, if I share my information with an apprentice, that apprentice can go beyond me, and I've taught him something.
I'm actually really excited to be able to take my learning to the next level and to be able to teach at VCC. I'll be teaching within the technology department as well as within the kitchen and bath design program, and I'll be teaching the basics of some fundamental design programs.
My relationship with VCC has been exceptional over the past decade, from going there to school to going into the workplace and going through as an apprentice and going into my current role. VCC has definitely been there for me to help support me with apprenticeship students or with the right references and certainly the right people.
Had I not gone to VCC, I probably would not have had the opportunities to engage with other kinds of styles of music. You know, had I gone the regular traditional music degree route at the early part of my career, I wouldn't have met some of the, I think today's best jazz musicians that we have in Canada.
The diversity of the programs in the College of VCC is fantastic, and I think, you know, very few organizations that I'm aware of are able to offer the quality of education in so many different fields.
I think as far as a cost perspective, it's great, but I think once people get there, they know that they're going to get a much better education. I mean, being a little biased, but they're going to get a super education from there.
I'm all the way up in outer space, no